Hi everyone, today I'm going to talk you through creating a spreadsheet. So this is Google's version of a spreadsheet, Google's version of Excel. So as usual, you click create, go to spreadsheet. Here it is. Again, you do your simple things of giving it a name, clicking OK. Now, as you might have seen then, it's just changed, it's just saved what I've typed. But when you type, it doesn't save until you go down a space. So if you're typing in a cell, it doesn't save it until you leave that cell. So that's something to remember. I've lost some work occasionally by not clicking off that cell. Like with Excel, you have some kind of sums built in. So if I just type in some numbers here, you'll see that it's averaged it out for me. So if I again just type in, hopefully if I click the equation, go to sum and drag it out, press enter, it adds it up for me. So it has these options here for you. It has its own language in some senses. Not everything that you do in Excel will work, and there's not as many options, but you can do the basic stuff within here. It will also then let you create a chart. So if I just highlight this information here, insert a chart. What type of chart do I want to use? I'm not really sure why I'd want to use a speedometer, but I want a nice little bar chart. Click insert, and there's the chart for me. So if I just delete the chart and tell it that equals Y, that's O, K, N, K, D. Let's just change that K so for demonstrative purposes, if I highlight those sections and insert a chart, click the bar chart again. So this time, by selecting the different fields, actually giving them a title and selecting them with the click and drag function, you can see that this chart, this blue here, is Y, red is O, and if I want to change the colour scheme I can do. So I'm just going to make that yellow. So that's how to create charts. It's quite simple. You can save it, you can publish it, you can copy it, you can move it to its own sheet, so very similar to Excel. There is an advanced edit option where you can change things, so the chart titles, change the style of it, change it to a pie. The geocharts are actually very useful, but unless your data is kind of correctly configured, it won't really work. If I just go back, just delete that or move it, you can see here, there's my information, and it's displayed nicely in a chart. With all Google products, you can download it as an Excel spreadsheet. If I just open up the Excel, hopefully it should all be formatted correctly, displaying in the same way that I've typed it. If you do things a bit more advanced, then things won't work, but if you're creating basic charts, this is fine. This is a difficult one. It's not, I don't really see much point in using the spreadsheet. If you're used to using Excel, use Excel. You can do more with it. It's easier to use and it's more powerful. But as you can see, I've downloaded this information as an Excel file. It's kept the names, it's kept the headings, and it's even kept my chart for me. So if I go back into my presentation, into my spreadsheet, I'm just going to delete stuff, and that's it really. You can format the fonts like you would, you can colour in cells, you can add boxes around them, again very similar to Excel. I'm just going to download it as a PDF. Actually no, I'll add that chart again. I'll just do it as a different chart just to see how this works. And if I go to File, Download as PDF, I'll just tell it to fit to width. Downloads. Nice and easy. So you've got to remember, if you're downloading it as kind of a PDF, you need to lay out everything correctly. As I downloaded it with the chart overlapping the text, it's PDF that way. So if you're going to save it as a PDF, just kind of use your brain a bit and make sure it's displaying how you want it to come out. Feel free to ask me any questions. It's fairly simple. Okay, bye.